Good morning. It's an incredible honor to be here. I humbly accept this award on behalf of the SF State Guardian Scholars Program. I can always spot the Guardian Scholars on move-in day. In the midst of all the buzz and excitement, they're the ones dropped off at the curb, sometimes by a social worker. Maybe they get a handshake or a pat on the back, and they usually carry what little they have in a hefty bag or a big cardboard box. As parents drive away, honking and waving, most freshmen are left on their own for the first time. But Guardian Scholars are used to being alone in a new place. Our students move an average of 8 times in their childhood. They experience constant upheaval and little stability. Before we started Guardian Scholars, former foster youth at SF State received no targeted support services. They ended up sleeping in their vans, couch surfing, or simply dropped out. Most of them never made it past their first year. Our first big win was getting them housed, but that didn't change the fact that during the holidays or the summer breaks, these students had nowhere to go. There was no way they could afford books, food, or other necessities, and they came to campus with unaddressed histories of abuse and neglect. Today, our students have guaranteed year-round housing where they room with other foster youth in the university residence halls. We also offer scholarships, academic counseling, meal plans, textbook stipends, and mental health services, the things that all college students need to make it. As a result, Guardian Scholars at SF State graduate at a rate of 80% above the national average. I'm very proud. But in today's economy, a college degree just isn't enough. Since the beginning of our relationship, Tipping Point has pushed us to think beyond our mission statement. Tipping Point helped us realize that without any contacts in the professional world, most of our graduates struggle to find work. They funded our new full-time career planning position, and now we have the capacity to serve 30% more students. We're actively looking for corporate partners and internships so that we can connect our graduates with the work that they need and the jobs that are necessary to break the cycle of poverty for good. While Sonia, my co-founder, does the critical research and the fundraising that helps us to keep growing and improving, I am the on-site program director. Whether it's going to Target to buy their first set of bed sheets or helping them prepare for an interview during their senior year, I'm there whenever they need me. And I do this work because I know firsthand and I feel firsthand what the perfect mix of high expectations and unconditional love can do. I never could have graduated college without it. My family immigrated from Jalisco, Mexico in the 1950s, and I'm the youngest of 11 children. My parents worked so hard, my father as a butcher and my mother as a midwife, that just 3 years after moving, they were able to buy our first home. And neither of them made it past the 3rd grade. Education and community service were the backbone of my parents' vision. They motivated all 11 of us to pursue higher education and to become professionals in our fields. We started Guardian Scholars to create an environment just like this, a place where failure is not an option and where our students have all of the love, the structure, and the guidance they need to succeed. Guardian Scholar students are our family. They're our family. And it is my greatest pleasure to introduce you to one of our students. This is Miss Jessie Peterson. Please welcome.